There we are.
Here we go.
Live. Right, so have we got anything SFME anyone wants to ask about?
No.
I did have a question this morning, but I think I've solved it already.
Oh, well, we'll go then. If everyone's already...
Can I double check though? Because I'm not entirely convinced. It's a really silly thing. You know when you have a sheet, like a Google Doc sheet or Google Sheet that you want to share with somebody, like in a Facebook group and things, and you want them to be able to get access to it, but not change it. And then they can download their own copy.
Oh, yeah.
Do you do it in just share and then copy the link, but as long as you don't put any names on the list of access, it's okay, I think.
Yeah, it comes up with two options, I think, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh
There's
God.
one with just the link.
I think it's the one, let me just shut this blind a bit more. I think it's the one, if you just give them the link, it's then the people you send it to, it's only people who've got access to the link can open it.
And then that means that if you put their name in, they can edit it, but if you don't put people's names in, they only get the view option, don't they? I think
That's right. I know every time I get to that point, because I don't do that often, I have to sit there thinking, hang on, read it logically. What's it saying? Do you want to share your screen and we'll have a look?
Yeah. I think I'm pretty sure that I've kind of sorted it out, but let's see. So hang on, I've got my Facebook page. So I've been doing hang on, I actually need to go onto it's this one, isn't it? So this is the Google Sheet. So what I did, I clicked on, let me just go back a stage. How do we get out of that one? So what I did, I clicked on share.
Yeah.
And then you get this box up here.
Yeah.
And it says get link. So I thought I'll go for this option instead of the top one, because that I think is when I don't know, but then it says share with people and groups, but I don't want them to be able to go in and change it. So I thought,
no, I think that's the one I do, Karen, the get link one.
Yeah. So if you click on change, then anybody, and then you get an option if they view, comment, or edit.
Yeah.
So if I put them as view, and then just copied that link. That's right, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. And then they can't edit it. They can only view it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't done it for a while. You know, when someone's talking and thinking,
I know, me neither. I think I did it once, maybe 6 months ago, and then completely forgot how to do it afterwards. But okay.
Yeah, but that's it. Yeah. So, but you can always say as well when you send it out, please, and I know Dan Holloway does this a lot, he will put right across in big capital letters, do not try to edit this. Please copy and make your own copy and then edit your own copy. And he always puts that on the top of anything he shares with a PDF, just in case, I think, people get access to it somehow.
I did write that in, but
I've learned to do that with him, because we did have one sheet get completely marginalised by someone.
I don't want other people filling my stuff in for me. That'd be bad.
Oh, I've been good.
Yeah.
Oh dear, I don't know. Anybody else got any other stuff they want to just quickly go through? Morning, Des. Morning, Howard.
Morning.
Morning.
Maybe just a congratulations for Howard with his results over the weekend.
I was just going to
absolutely.
Congratulations, Howard.
Nice one, Howard.
Round of applause.
Thank you.
Which baseball bat did you use, Howard?
Yeah, I've got a few.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't ask me how I did it.
It's this new funnel, Howard, because they're actually producing now. There's a few people now getting these, but only a few, and you're one of them. So
Yeah, so it led nicely onto this morning's topic, which is some updates. So we were on a leadership call last night with Justin, and there is so many things going on behind the scenes that we're unaware of. The biggest thing that's going to happen, because we've always said, haven't we, that we have to try and pass on what we've gained from, and of course in a 2-hour call with Justin, there's a lot thrown at us. We then have to try and pass that on to you guys, and it gets lost down the lines of the communication sometimes. What's happening now, thankfully, 3 weeks after we've all had our leadership calls, that same call is going to go out into the community, so you all get to hear from Justin exactly what's going on with SFM and what's changing behind the scenes, because there's so much new stuff going to be coming out over the next few months, going right the way through to August. It's a bit mind-blowing, and it's a bit like, oh no, not again.
The first one's on April the 22nd, so just put that in your diary. So if you want a leadership call, that's when it is.
Yeah, April 22nd, your first one, finding out what we went through last night.
And also every Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern, there's a how to become a super affiliate with Justin as well. Every Thursday.
I don't know when that's starting.
We're not sure when that's starting yet, but just keep your eye out on that.
So that April the 22nd one, is that for like all levels, or
yes, yeah,
okay.
Going to be out to everybody. Yeah,
they're realizing probably that a few people, us included, are making a pig's ear of it with the information, because it's all right them passing the information to us, but then we have to then go and we're diluting it like Chinese whispers, and they're not very happy. So they said basically get rid of all us lot, all those people.
Yeah, we can step back.
Yeah, they want to take over more control, which is good for the likes of, say, this new member that Howard's brought in, because they're getting everything now, even to the point if they go up, they're going to get 10 of the best videos and all that stuff. But that will be explained to you by your consultants. You're probably best hitting up the consultants, basically.
I was going to say, because information this side, from our point of view, is non-existent. From your side, it's minimal.
Yeah.
You know, the only people that know about all the new stuff are the new members.
Yeah.
Going through
and this is what we've said for a good while, is that there is a lack of communication with, once you're already in and you're doing stuff, you find out from other people within the group what's been getting changed, and they've listened to that, and now they're doing something about it. So I mean, it was music to our ears when Justin said last night, yes, this same call we're having now is going to go out to the tribe, and everyone will be entitled to come on and sit on it and see and listen what is happening.
Once a month, that one.
Once a month, yeah. And it will always be around about 3 weeks after we've had our call. So I think it's what they're doing a lot of testing with the leaders at the moment. So I'm glad we haven't been asked, but a few of the leaders have been split testing a few different things on new packages, and some of the new package deals that's been going in, and then they've been testing in a 30-day window and in a 14-day window. They've been doing all kinds behind the scenes that we were totally unaware of, but all for the better, to get the funnels moving a lot quicker.
And when they're realizing that members are leaving, because they're trying to address this, they're giving them another option. So they're trying to say, hang on a minute, we're going to give you this now if you want this. So there's all different grades of stuff. I mean, again, we're going to butcher this if we go into it too deep. We're best letting them do it. But there's all sorts of different scales down where they can, before they end up leaving within that month. Because I don't know if people have noticed, they bring members in and then straight away they're more or less leaving within that first month. That's hopefully going to stop, because there's lots of new products coming out. It's basically because there's no events this year, so they're concentrating their efforts on all the funnels basically, but it's going to take time to come out. I think they're a little bit behind the curve of the 15th of April that they were talking about, but again, you know, we're going to butcher it if we're not meant to butcher it now. No, that sounds double Dutch, but they want us lot out the way basically.
It's all right, because I'll come back to ask you, because I don't understand the word Justin says anyway. He goes off on such a tangent, doesn't it? Every sentence becomes a story.
We will be on that call again to go through it a second time, Des, because mind you, we're going to get the recordings finally. Luckily now, Jill Humphreys is working with Justin, which is fantastic, because if we need anything, we're such close buddies with Jill, we can just reach out to Jill now, whereas Rochelle, we could never get hold of Rochelle. So at least we've got Jill to help us if we've got any questions need answering or anything. So I'm sure she will definitely, well, I'm saying she will definitely help us. I know she will. So yeah, so basically that package, Howard.
Yeah, I was going to say.
What is it? We were like, don't know.
Don't know what it is.
So it's called the Ultimate Startup Bundle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what it is, so just briefly, I'm not going to give you all what's involved with it. When a new member comes in, so they still come in as an all-in, paying the $99. So that's not changed. That's staying there for now. Once they go through module 1 and they get through to module 2, they used to have to go on the call and get a code before they could carry up. Well, they've took away that code now. Now, Grace, I was talking to you about a code yesterday. Apparently that's all, we weren't aware until we were on the call last night. They've removed that code now to make the funnel so much easier. So there's no blockages stopping people from
Bottlenecks, I think.
Yeah, too many bottlenecks.
Yeah.
They wanted to remove all the bottlenecks. So the code is now gone, and they will encourage people to go on to like the new member call. But what will happen at the end of module 2, there will be a trigger so there's tags in the background. There will be a tag that the SFM can see that you've got so far through module 2. And at that point, it triggers the consultants. And the consultants then, you get hit with emails.
You still get your introductory consultant call.
Oh yeah, you still get the introductory call at the beginning. Yeah. But once you hit the tag on module 2, it then triggers other things to happen. So basically there'll be, there's like 2 parts to it. There's one part where they start talking about the affiliate. And then the second part is all about the different packages.
It triggers a masterclass funnel, that's what we call it.
Yeah, that's what it's now known, going to be known as a masterclass funnel. And from that masterclass funnel, there is going to be these calls that Justin does weekly to back that up as well, where he goes into everything about being a super affiliate. But it also gives them the access to Stuart Ross, doesn't it, with his...
Yeah, so Howard's member has got access to the Lift Off Challenge, which I don't know, starts on the 19th of April, Howard.
Yeah, right. So basically in this bundle.
So your member can get in on that, and that's done specifically by Stuart Ross for 8 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, obviously, we don't know anything about it yet because we haven't been through it ourselves, but I think they're going to give us access at some point to go into it to see what members are experiencing. So your member, Howard, will get access to that Lift Off 8-week challenge, which is a very, apparently Justin Wolf said he's been blown away because it's going to be Stuart Ross and it's his baby.
Incubate's included.
He gets Incubate, so he gets all his branding and everything, you know, the importance of branding and stuff like that. He gets that included. Accelerate included. Convertory for 1 year included. And that's all in that bundle. I know, well, we were like, what the hell? The whole reason of this whole revamp is because they used to be a events company. Mm-hmm. So when you purchased your packages, those packages were including the events, so the gold event, the retreats that we went on, the platinum to the branding event, the elite events, you know, all things like that. So of course, because they didn't know or don't know when we're going to be able to run these events again, they've had to take those out of the packages and, of course, fill those packages with more value for what people are paying to keep the value, basically, and to get people moving quicker. So they did loads and loads of questionnaires asking people what it was they needed to be able to move forward quicker. And a lot of it was one-on-one support, one-on-one coaching, things done for you, rather than you having to go and do stuff yourself. And that's what they've listened to, and that's what they've done. So literally, they're getting given so much more stuff. So I was like, get to Howard's member, and we'll all ask him. Yeah.
Then you
it's going to be odd me actually asking my member, can you help me out here, because I don't understand what's going on. What have you actually got there? And how can I get it?
Well, this was the argument from the very start, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We knew nothing about all this accelerate with you and everything.
Yeah.
And yet we're expected to get our members to take it.
Well, what they're saying now is they want us to step back and not do as much on, because they're now saying because there's so much in it and so many bundles, and they realise that some of the affiliates are having to take on too much to help their members. And so they pulled out Mike Jakes yesterday on the call. Mike Jakes is similar to us, although he did it a lot later than us. He's teamed up with another leader, and they do webinars, and they do help people with their videos and their editing and things like that. They have now realised that it's not down to you to be doing this. You're an affiliate. Your job as an affiliate is to just bring people to the company. You shouldn't have to do any of that. They are the company who should be helping everyone. And you're just here as an affiliate for a bit of help, a bit of guidance to point them in the right direction if somebody's stuck. It shouldn't be on your shoulders to go, right, let's sit down and go through all your video, and we'll go through your text, and we'll go through your editing, and because it's too much. And this is what the leaders have been saying. And a lot of the leaders haven't bothered. And a lot of the people coming in have said, well, there's nothing there for us. So they put all this into the packages. And basically, we kind of got told last night, we need to start backing away, because then there'll be a confusion of or conflict of interest.
I think the word was self-sabotaging.
We're self-sabotaging.
We're self-sabotaging our own members going up, basically.
So it probably means we're going to have to change all our AWeber emails, does it? Or are they going to give us a new set, or how's that work?
They don't, well, the call went on for 2 hours last night, and we just went through literally all what we've said to you there, but it took 2 hours.
The beauty of it is, Karen, you get to ask these questions yourself to Justin on them calls.
But we're having another call and another call to get the rest of it all. So all this will be coming out, because everyone was gagging to ask questions, and he was like, look, this is going to turn into 4 hours. He said, hold all your questions and wait until we come back on Tuesday for another call, and we'll go through it again with the next little step and then the next little step, and we'll go from there.
What's good is about this, guys, is when you bring in your members in, it's going to all be done for you, and it's all going to be done for them. So if they want the top 10 videos and they want to take advantage of them, they can do, depending on what level you go to, another level to devil.
So they'll be getting the scripts, they'll be getting the video, anything to help.
Yeah.
But SFM are also emailing them constantly as well to build them up ready for this startup package. So the whole focus will be on the startup bundle package. So once they've come in as an all-in, the whole focus is to get them there, because the thing has been overwhelmed. They've heard over and over again, too many packages. We don't know if we're going left, right, whatever. So the whole focus now is going to be on this startup bundle to get them to there. And once they get into that bundle, they will then be shown there are other things they can go to at some point. So they're called, or there's still different. There's like the silver, the platinum, and the gold still. So you've still got those, but they're just classed as bundles. Right. And each bundle has a different thing to it. So one will be all the branding, your logo, your colours, things like that. One's more your marketing stuff. So, I mean, there's a hell of a lot.
It's basically to take away all the stuff of, they say this thing, fail forward all the time. Oh, you need to fail to learn. They're trying to get away with that now and say, we want you to be successful from the start. We don't want you to be practicing your failures, failing forward. We want you to have the good stuff right from the get-go, rather than saying, well, I've got a shit ad that I've had for the last 6 months. Do you know what I mean? It's like, we've done that, and we've done so many shit ads, and all they said to us in the past was, put the shit out there and let your audience decide.
Well, they didn't exactly say that.
Well, that's all stopping now. All that bullshit is now finally, thank God, stopping, where they're saying, hang on, we need to get these members by the scruff of the neck and give them what they want, instead of just practicing their art.
Hallelujah.
Fucking it up, basically, to all extent. We're included. We have fucked up so many adverts, pardon my French, because this is just change. This is a game changer. This is a massive game changer. So any new members coming in now are getting, my God, they're getting so much.
I know, it's amazing. So on the very back end of the call, when we got allowed to ask questions, the first thing out was, well, will we have access to all of this?
Yeah. What about us existing members having all this? Yeah.
Yes,
Exactly,
exactly. So he said he will answer that in the next thing. So I'm hoping next week's call. Can I just check my phone? I'm just wondering if somebody's trying to get in because it's bleeping.
And I suppose it's actually going to force us to refer any members onto their consultant or whatever, because we're literally going to know nothing about it. I won't be able to give them any advice, any guidance. I'm
Exactly.
just going to say, go back to your consultant. I can't help you.
Yeah.
I don't like doing that though. I'm the sort of person that will actually go out of my way to try and help someone. But just to turn around and say, I'm sorry, I can't help you, that's going to feel a little uncomfortable.
No, you will get to know, obviously, when it goes live, because we'll have all gone through and seen little bits of it, and we'll all get to know what's going on. So, I mean, we know that, you know, your guy gets that 8-week call. We know he gets the accelerate, the incubate, the convertory. He gets all that in that package, which is a fantastic package. We know that it's 4,995. We know that if they are struggling to pay that, there are all kinds of different payment plans. But what they're saying is the consultants know it inside out, and they are the best to refer people to.
Right.
So don't get yourself caught up in all the what was. We know what it's like when you've got a member asking you 100 questions, and then you get tongue-tied, and then you get yourself trapped in something with, especially if we're talking about payment plans, and you think it's not our job. SFM are the people who deal with the money, not us. So direct to consultants.
Which helps basically. It helps massively because you can, you know, this is what we've needed years ago when we joined. You know, we've been through the coals and back with this, and basically it's like Christ probably joined at the wrong time. To be honest with
We'd
you.
love to join now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It's definitely a case of making sure that we always acknowledge that we are just the introducer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I've always been in my head, I've always been trying to think, well, I need to try and sell the product. But like you said, it's got nothing to do with me. I'm just the introducer.
No.
We are not the mentors, Howard.
No.
Yeah.
And this is the thing, you see, because when we first started, we didn't do any of this. We were just the affiliate, bringing them in. If somebody wanted to call, we'd have a call, and that was about it.
Mm-hmm.
But because of COVID, we then started up our webinars, our weekly webinars, and our Facebook groups took off and all the rest of it. And we've been doing that because of COVID. But of course, when that freedom comes back, we want to be out and enjoying our life, and we want to start touring the world again and doing what we came into this for, to be affiliates and get a lifestyle where we can go and do what we want to do. And we don't want to be tied to the laptop constantly because we're doing so much with our members. So it was quite an eye-opener when Jakesy came out last night and said, they're telling us off for basically doing everything we're doing because that's not our job. So if every one of you then feels a bit more relief that you don't have to know everything inside out, you don't have to be able to do all the tracking, you can just go, you are like the lighthouse. And when a member comes to you going, I need help with this, you can go, right, Caroline Grubb's over there, go and join her group. Anything else? I don't know what I'm trying to think about. Websites, go to Gin.
Well, you get given tag manager as well and stuff like this. And this is all the things people have been procrastinating about, and then, you know, need to try to help everybody. And, you know, basically, we've been making a bit of a bloody fist of it, to be honest with you.
We haven't been making a fist of it, but he's just said to us, you've just got to be able to take that step back and let the consultants and let the SFM team who are specialised in all of this do their role and stop getting in the way of them doing their role. Because he said what's been happening is members have been getting told things with their affiliate referral. They're doing stuff. Then they get on a call, and then Justin's like, well, who's told you that? And it's like, oh, I'll refer an affiliate. And he's like, oh, he said, if I had had them from the start, I know I would have moved those people into better areas that they needed help on, because a lot of the affiliates don't do stuff we do. A lot of them just literally bring their members in and have nothing to do with them. And some of us are too involved. And that's what Justin was saying. We've got a huge gap. We've got the ones who do nothing and the ones who are really involved. He said, and we need to sort of bring you all to the middle where you're there as the shining light to guide your members, but you don't have to fulfill all what you've been doing. You shouldn't have that pressure on you to do it. Leave it to the SFM. They're paid to do a role. They're all highly trained to do that role. We're not paid for that role. And he said, and then let the team get on with it. So we went to bed like, oh.
It sort of does away with that learn, do, teach saying that we were all taught from the beginning.
I know. But I mean, there will still be stuff going on, Des. There will still be people want to look at figures who won't quite understand things, and your members can still come to you for things like that, and you can go through. It's how much you want to give. Now, we haven't minded giving, especially over COVID, because it's kept everybody sane. But as I say, once we get moving, and of course, we've now got over 100 members, if every single member wants a call with us, we wouldn't have a life. So, and that's the whole point of it. You're there if we need to, and we don't mind that at all, helping people. But that's why we did the webinars, to bring you all together so we could get all your questions done and send you off in the right direction. So don't think I'm saying this is an absolute chore, helping you all, because I do enjoy that side of it. But as we get bigger and bigger and we get more and more members in, it will become more hassly for us if we continue to do what we've been doing, going so in depth into people's funnels. So at least we can take a step back and go, right, we can help you, we can guide you, we can point you in the right directions, and you go off and do it. But we're not going to sit here and go through everything with you ourselves. Let the experts do it. And we were like, okay, that's quite a relief for us. And even Mike was like, wasn't he on the call?
You know that your members then that you're bringing in will go through the same thing. So surely that's a good thing. I mean, it was a bit of a kick in the teeth to us last night, I must admit, because we think, oh, we've been getting it all wrong. Basically, they don't want.
But we've been doing what we were told, like Des said, learn, do, share.
Yeah,
Learn, do, share.
Yeah, they don't want the amateurs ruining the professional setup, basically.
So we basically are going to have to change our funnels again, though, aren't we?
I think you will have to change some of your emails and stuff.
Yeah, I've just spent 2 weeks revamping mine.
It's not all live yet, though.
It's not live yet, so don't touch anything. So it's like I said, I was like sitting there, and I was like, oh no, I've got emails going on about branding curator, the retreat, all these different things. Look, all my emails with the video footage of the live events that we went to, no longer relevant. So I was like, I'm going to have to take all them out of the package of my campaign. And then there's another one which I've got all the prices on of all the different things and all the different packages. Well, there won't be those packages anymore, so I'll have to take those out.
But the good thing is you get to go into the leadership group now, even though you're not in the L program, and that's got to be a good thing. So you can ask your questions away, basically. That's got to be a good thing if you bothered to go in there.
Yeah, but just think, at the end of the day, the reason they've done all these changes is to make it better, more, well, what's the word? Not so bottlenecky. It's that word. Yeah, streamlined.
I mean, I suppose it is right, because as you say, we are affiliates. If we were doing this on, I don't know, like a dating agency, we wouldn't be giving these people advice on how to get the right woman or fella. That's down to the dating agency, isn't it?
Yeah, you would just bring them in, and that's what an affiliate does. You just bring them in at the front end, job done. But yeah, so we were like, right, okay, that's completely changing. But of course, it's just the company's evolved, and with this huge change with COVID and everything that's affected them with the events industry and all that, I think once it's up and running and live, I think we'll see a huge difference. And the leaders who have already started testing are seeing really quick results coming through on this bundle package. So Howard, one of your guys has obviously gone into the tester package at some point, coming in and gone through. So they've randomly picked people to do the testing, and that's what he said. He said the results so far. I want
to go.
I know. Even yesterday, while we were on the call, they got a bundle in yesterday while he was on the call. He said we've had 8 in today alone. From who? He didn't say from whoever, did he? But he said they've had 8 bundle packs in yesterday. Well, that's £5 a pack. So, and that's only in their beta testing thing at the moment. So when it goes properly live.
And don't forget, you're getting your second tier sales on all this as well. So
yes. So Howard got what did you get? So it was a 4995 that Howard's member purchased. What did you receive commission, Howard?
1.5.
Okay, and off Howard's 1.5, we got 260 as a second tier.
no, 250 then the 10.
And then the 10, yeah. Sorry.
And second tier is only relevant if you're ME.
We don't know yet.
Because this is
I'm
the thing.
presuming it will.
I think any partner gets a secondary tier now.
I
Yeah,
think.
but what do you have to buy to be a partner? Because I'm
MM.
Oh, it is MM. Well, I was going to say, because that was something that I was told from the beginning. You've got
Yeah.
to go to MM to be able to get any chance
Yeah.
of getting tier 2 sales. But even then, there seemed to be some sort of time limit on whether you could be a reseller or what's the other one called?
Partner.
Reseller
Partner.
or partner.
Yeah.
But see, the MM supposedly is only 2-year period, and then you've got to renew.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
You don't
have to renew.
renew.
No,
No,
but if
but
you don't renew, you don't get the second tier, and you don't get the higher commissions. Apparently.
No, this is where
Who's told you that? Has that come from a consultant?
No, that's not from a consultant, so I'm
You
not
need
going
to
to
speak-
quote them on that.
No, to speak to a consultant.
This is something I was told a couple of weeks ago, and it's queried me because I know with Elite you've got to recharge it every year if you want all the benefits.
Mhm. Yeah, I've lost my benefits on Elite,
Yeah, same.
but I've still got everything that's with MM. But then when you said that there's only 2 years on
years.
MM, I've only got a year
Yeah.
left to make.
Apparently,
take the right to that.
ME is the only one that's a lifetime partnership.
The t-
I don't know. I can't find any real details on it.
What we were led to believe that was when you did your 2-year thing with your MM, that was to take advantage of the coaches. So it's not your commissions, it's
Right.
only your coaches, and to go to your live event. Well, of course, it's all changed now.
but
So
nobody
every package is going to be altered and
Yeah.
changed. So I wouldn't worry about any of that at the moment.
nobody pays. We haven't paid. Nobody pays again to go to marketing mastery again. Nobody.
No, you only ever pay the once to go to any
Because-
package level.
Let's face it. If you've been in 2 years and you've not used your coaches, then that's going to be your problem.
Yeah.
Well, coaches are one thing, but actually getting away to one of these MM meetings is not going to be possible, is it?
No, but what they're doing is when we can all travel again and they can start up the events, because they're not included in the packages, the events will come back in because they said that's what they love, because that really brings everyone together and it gets people motivated.
Yeah.
They will fire all those events back up worldwide, but they will be a totally separate thing that you have to purchase to go to, because it won't be included in your packages.
And they're not
Right, yeah, that
classified
makes
as a
sense.
selling event. Like in the past, they would have been like to get people to upsell, because at the back end of a momentum day, they always got a load of sales. It's not going to be salesy driven now.
So I suppose that the question is, anybody that's already on MM, does that mean they have a choice? Do they either want to keep it open for going to these events, or do they want to change it so as to have access to all of the extra parts of this?
We don't know.
We don't know, because you
don't
see
know.
there's a lot of people at the ME level who haven't been on their retreat yet.
No, that's true.
So, we were fortunate, we got in on the last one in 2019. So, but
But I'm
yeah.
led to believe that event is going to be an open calendar anyway, where you can get to pay to go. So long as you want to go to a retreat, you can go. You don't have to be in the ME to go.
No.
That's what we got led to believe last night, because it's all changing.
Yeah, but
So
of course,
I feel really sorry for Grace, because she's been so patient
Yeah, I was
waiting
just
to ask
about
a
to say
question.
something as well.
Yeah, I did notice the hand on the chat.
oh Grace, just shout out. You don't have to be polite. Just jump out and shut these all up.
You're in Steve and Anita's pub now.
Say
Are you hearing me?
again.
Can you hear me better?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, I just have some questions which I need to be clarified. Does this mean that once you created your affiliate system, your job is just to link the world or the customers with the SFM? Is that what it means? Through your link?
Yeah, basically any affiliate program, not even, not just the SFM, any affiliate program. So I'll give you an example. I'm an affiliate for a natural cat food because we do cat grooming as well. So my job as an affiliate is to get people to purchase the cat food. Now, when they click on my link and purchase that cat food, I don't go to them going, oh, what did you think of their cat food? Is there anything I can help you with? Can I do this? Can I do? Because it's not my product. It's the cat food product. Same with the SFM. You bring the people into the SFM. We can help guide them. So SFM is a little bit different because there's so many different learning things and different people they can go to and coaches. So you are going to be like the lighthouse with your light. As your members come in, if they have any queries, you can say, yes, I know where to send you. You need to go and see this person, or you need to go on that call on a Thursday evening. You don't have to sit and do all the work yourself because it's not your company, not your products, it's the SFM. So let the SFM staff who are highly trained take it all over and run it for you. Your job as an affiliate is to just bring people in and let them see what's on offer for them.
Okay, and there you get your commission, right?
Yes.
So,
and this till module 4 is after the module 4 you can be able to get your code, or till module 7. Where?
What code are you talking about?
The code to link you into the affiliate program, because I think from module 4, because I'll finish module 3. Then in the module 4, I want to go in. They said the new, new word or new member, something of that nature, which I'm yet to start. And I tried on my own based on what Stuart is explaining and teaching the examples. I tried to Google in, and I went to affiliates programs of companies. I clicked on that. Then there they will ask you codes to be able to log into this thing. So,
Right.
yeah.
Well, give me
It's
the
not
code.
that code. It's not
Right.
that code.
But,
No. When you say you go to companies, are you meaning you're going to other companies outside of SFM?
Not really it's not really the SFM, but it's just the example he was showing while he was teaching. You go to the Google, you are searching for a product, for example, that has an affiliate system. When you click in, and then you go to the affiliate, they ask you the code from the website or from the company, I don't know. So that was what I was asking. Has it to do with the code of the SFM, or is another code altogether?
No, right. I think I understand what you're saying now, Grace. No, I think what you're saying is when you go and when you want to be an affiliate for a product, so say, is that what you're saying? If there's a product on Amazon that you want to be affiliated to, you go and get the code from Amazon.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah, I understand what you're meaning now. So you have to become an affiliate to the company first of all. So you would have to go to Amazon and click and become an affiliate in their affiliate program. Now there's a little button right at the bottom of the screen to do that. And they ask for all your details.
Yeah.
And then, Des, do you want to share your screen to show where you get your codes for all your affiliates from? Your affiliate links, sorry.
my affiliate links?
Yeah, don't you do the books?
No, that's Deej.
That's Deej.
I'm doing affiliate links with Amazon.
Karen there. Yay.
And just as a little side note, a little win this week, I got fully accepted for an Amazon associate. So I've made enough sales that I'm in the program now.
oh.
You have to make 3 proper sales through your website, Grace, to get accepted. So
brilliant.
Managed it. Right, what do you want to do? Shall I go to my Amazon page. Is that
Yeah.
What did I just miss? What did I just miss, Karen?
Oh, you missed me.
Go and find your consultant, Terry.
No, don't
Yeah.
tell him, Karen, don't tell him.
Actually, it's something to anybody else actually that's thinking about doing their affiliate links with Amazon. Deej said to me he'd set up the books, and I said, well, give me the link, because I buy stuff through Amazon all the time, and I gave him his 3 sales.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, tell me that.
yeah, so anybody that wants to do those Amazon links, just fire out. I mean, for me especially, because I'm using Amazon all the time, I can get those 3 sales for you, because it's 3 sales within 3 months, isn't it?
No, you get longer than that. You get six months, I think, or
6 months. Okay.
yeah, it's 180 days.
All right. Okay.
Thing
Yeah.
is, what you should do, just share your link with any of your friends and family, and if they click on it,
Can I
if they
just
get-
stop there, please, Anita? Because I just read their terms and conditions, and if Amazon find out that you do that, you get thrown out of the program.
okay, we won't say it then.
Yeah. How are they going to know? How will they know?
You also get thrown out if you put the links in Aweber emails.
Really?
So you have to ask the link from the Amazon itself.
Yeah, you have to link to a website and then put the link on your website, because they want
Okay.
you to be giving value. I don't know why an email wouldn't be giving value.
I'm just going to say my links are in all emails, and that's giving value in my emails.
You'd have thought so, right? But anyway,
I
just,
think I know why. I mean, if you think that they're trying to all the time, the SEO. Whenever you refer to the SEO of your website, they'll always say you don't have an external link. You need an external link. But then that is an external link, is to anything to buy off of Amazon. But I can understand why they prefer to try and get you to divert to a web page. That makes more sense, I suppose.
Is it more to do with the GDP thing as well? Is it all part of the legal side of it that they can't?
Probably.
What we're showing Grace now.
We are showing Grace how to get an affiliate link off Amazon.
so there's 2 ways you can do it, basically. You can go into their Amazon associate page. So this is my page. I've earned 8 pence, as you can see.
Wow, that's amazing.
I know, right? 50% conversion there. That's not too bad, is it?
Wow.
So what you can do, you can type in, I've got a couple of examples here, like a book. So you can search for your product in this page, and then it will take you to a list of products that it thinks you're looking for. Then you can click on it and you can get a link. So, but it'll also, if you click on it, it'll give you a choice of different kind of ways of linking to it. So now it takes you to the actual Amazon page where people go to buy it. But at the top, there's this little strip here. And so you can have a text link, an image link, or text and image. And then if you click on one of those, it'll give you the code that you need. And this code, let me find my link in it. It contains already your affiliate link somewhere. It needs to be a bigger box. They don't allow me to make it bigger so I can see it, but it'll say My Big Free Life in it.
That's why you've only earned 8 pence.
Yeah, probably. It's definitely there though. Maybe try one of the other ones. So if I have a look at the text.
It's always the way, Karen, when you're trying to show something. Like, oh, it's not there.
Here we go. Look. So you see it says My Big Free Life, and then that's my affiliate code. So they give you one when you sign up, and it stays the same. So they'll automatically slot the code in for you, and then you just copy the code, put it into your website, and off you go.
That's after you might have set up your website, right?
Yeah, so I put my code on the website. If I'm reviewing a piece of gear or something, then I'll put a button to it. Also, what you're not allowed to do with Amazon is declare the price. You can't say it's £16.08 or something. Because the prices they're flexible and they change all the time. But it suggests that you put a button. I'm going to change some of mine on my website. You can put a button saying check the price on Amazon, and then it'll lead them straight to the product on Amazon. And then on the button you can put that piece of code that takes them straight to the Amazon link. Does that help?
Yeah, I think so. I will still try it again.
But when you first sign up,
I'm just you know, kind of practicing. Not that I really want to do it now, because I'm yet to get my website, okay? And just a little bit, I'm trying to follow the steps of what I am learning to see how it works. That's why I'm asking the question.
When you first sign up to Amazon, there'll be a little form that they'll make you fill in. It's all very self-explanatory. It's not very complicated. Just put your details in, basically. Yeah, and then you're in a kind of trial period. I mean, when I first joined, even though 180 days sounds like a really long time, I actually got rejected from the first one because I didn't make the 3 sales. There's a difference between sending people directly to a product and making a sale, or sending them to Amazon and then they buy something else. And I thought when they bought something else that counted, but it doesn't apparently. They have to.
Karen, can you reapply straight away, or do you have to wait a time period before? Oh, you can. Right, okay.
Yeah, I did. I was a bit nervous about whether I remember reading something ages ago saying that if you get rejected, you can't reapply, but they must have changed it, or I got it wrong, because I did, and it was fine.
The same happened to me, Karen, because when I did the Love Cats one, I did it but didn't promote anything, just thinking I could just sit there and it was there forever.
Yeah.
And then months later, I got this email saying you've basically been scrubbed. I was like, oh no, what have I done wrong? What went upset on Amazon? I haven't even done anything. But I didn't realise.
And not forget about them.
So I got a new one, same as you, and then I've got people going to that. It's doing the marketing and stuff. So it's working quite nicely now. And thanks to whoever it was, I don't know who was it. I don't know if it was Deej, was it, who told us about that little bar strip at the top.
Yeah.
That we'd never noticed. Been there all along, never noticed it.
That led to Stuart's question, actually. Did you ask a question?
Stuart's put something in the chat.
Yeah. Cheers for that, Karen.
That's all right.
Hello,
Karen, I just noticed a silly observation, but you've obviously been to the hairdresser with the COVID rule changes, because those rucksacks have been removed from the top of your head.
You know what? I got bored and I just swapped all the furniture around in the room. So facing a different the rucksacks are still here. They're just there.
Right, we've got Stuart's question. Hi everyone, does anyone recommend books on anything other than Amazon? Deadly silence.
That'll be a no then.
The reason I ask is because I've had a bit of a shitty experience with Amazon. I've had 3 sales off them, which should have been my qualifying sales. And when I signed up, I didn't realize that when they asked for your websites, that you're going to be putting the links on, I didn't realize that included YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. So I didn't put them on. I only put my authority site, my SFM website. So if you're going to be promoting anything with anything else like YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, put them down too, because I got 3 sales and I got the big 2 fingers from Amazon telling me that, no, very sorry, but because you didn't give those, because they clicked on links from a video on my YouTube channel. And so I didn't get those sales. I've got about a month left before my 6 months are up and they're going to boot me off. So
there you go, Howard.
There you go.
Get Stuart's link and go and buy whatever you buy every day.
Yeah, I'll pass the link on to the wife, because she's the one that spends all the money on Amazon.
Stuart, if it helps,
yes, please. Just send me. I'll create Howard's wife's shopping page, if you like, on my blog. Quite happily.
Don't encourage her, please. Don't encourage her. Goodness me.
Stuart, I do know that Waterstones do an affiliate, but I've got no details at all. I just noticed it when we ordered a book just before Christmas. One of my stepdaughters.
I think Barnes and Noble do as well, don't they?
Barnes and Noble. Okay. Is that the one that Deej was using? I seem to remember. Was it?
He's on Amazon. I don't know if he's got any other ones, but.
Okay. Barnes and Noble. All right, well, I'll give them a try. It's not that I'm not going to use Amazon because I know they're useful for everything, but I know because the commission's so rubbish on Amazon, I just wondered if with books especially it was worth looking elsewhere. Anybody else had already started doing that? Because I want to start promoting books on my, I'm going to install a sidebar like Deej on my website. So I'm going to try and start promoting some books, some self-help books.
Well, Joe, you've made me think about my links now on all my cat videos, whether I have linked. I don't know if I've linked my YouTube to my Amazon referral associates.
Yeah.
I'll have to go and check, won't I?
I didn't do mine.
I would do, yeah.
Yeah, because I've got a lot of people watching those videos now. That YouTube channel is growing so nicely on its own now because the videos are getting recommended by YouTube. So it's going up really nice and getting loads of comments off people from all over the world watching the vids and asking questions, and which is what you want. You want all the interaction, don't you? And
It's not something for you to worry about, though, is it, Nita? Because you've already passed the 3 sales. You're already an Amazon affiliate. So as long as the links work, you're still going to be getting your commission. It's just if you're someone who's starting out, you've got to make sure that getting those 3 sales is attributed to you.
oh, okay. I'm thinking because I haven't linked YouTube up as part of the account.
No, so as
Anyone
long as your
doing
link, as long as your link works and you're getting it recorded as a sale, that's fine. But if you're someone who's just starting out, what Stuart was saying is that if you don't tell them that you've got links in your YouTube and your Instagram, it won't be recorded as a sale to go towards your qualification.
Oh, right, okay.
Because we'd have been booted off by now, surely.
No, but I know I had sales. We could have been having sales off the website, and I haven't put the YouTube link on.
Yeah.
But YouTube's the main area where most of the sales will come from now. We just didn't want to be missing out on any YouTube sales. That was all.
Yeah, you'd still get the commissions, I think, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Oh gosh,
Could do.
my heart was going there. I was like, oh my god, because one of them videos has had like 15,000 views. And I'm like, I could have been missed out on all them commissions. Right. Anybody else got any other questions?
Yeah, Anita, with these new packages that are coming in for new members, how soon would we get access to those to obviously take advantage of the additional training for ourselves?
We don't know yet, Chris. He's doing, you'll be getting your call on the 22nd of what we went through last night.
Okay.
By then, well, by next Tuesday, we'll have had, oh no, because it's Tuesday night.
The simple answer to this is ring your consultant, Chris.
It's not live yet, so.
I know, but they should know more than us.
Yeah. In 2 weeks' time, we'll know a little bit more because we'll have had the next call from Justin with the next little bit. Because obviously he said, I can't pack everything into one call because there's just so much to cover.
We're like a duck at the moment that's floundering underneath the water. We haven't got a bloody clue.
No.
Well, last night they hit us with so much stuff and we were like, oh my God. Yeah. So
I've never actually spoken to my consultant once.
Haven't you?
No, at the beginning I tried to contact him and it took days to get a reply and I was told he was on holidays. So, and when it came to going up to Elite, I tried the same tactic and I was told again he was on holidays or too busy or something like that. So I've never actually spoken to him.
That's not good.
I've had
When
exactly the
when
same.
I wanted the code as well to go up from whatever level it was. Again, I couldn't get hold of him. And I've put a message on SFM and one of the girls came back to me, I can't remember who it was, and said, here's your code, get on with it.
Right.
Happened to one of my members. They couldn't get in touch with anyone.
I can name him if you like, so I can remember the name.
It's not Oliver, is it?
And Anthony Seeker, is it?
Anthony.
Yeah, exactly the same as mine, and I've never spoken to him.
I've never spoken to him.
Have you got
him,
Anthony?
and he's really good.
Yeah.
I've never had a problem.
He must like you.
I ended up going through Mark Hayes to move up to get to the Elite and then the MM.
Mark Hayes is now a consultant.
Right.
So that used to be another bottleneck.
Yeah.
With the DEA stuff. They're not doing all that anymore. You will speak to consultants about absolutely everything. And I think that team of consultants is growing.
Yeah.
So to stop all this from happening.
But you get your leadership call now, don't forget, guys. So anything you've got burning questions like this, it's important.
Hit Justin
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
them.
So
Yeah,
this
so
call on the 22nd, is that going to be listed in as part of the webinars that we, the weekly webinar list?
I would think you'll get an email, Karen. I would have thought. I don't know because it's Justin doing it all. So I'm presuming everyone will get an email saying about this call. Stuart, you were late. You were late coming. On the 22nd of April, we were on a call last night. There's a load of changes going on within SFM with different packages and things that any new members will be going through this new funnel. Justin Wolf is doing the same call that the leaders had last night out to the tribe on the 22nd of April. So keep an eye out for an email coming in from Justin. I would think you'll get an email for it. You're muted. Unmute.
Unmute.
Can't hear you.
I said, sorry, I said, is that a feature length 5-hour Justin Wolf special monologue?
It was,
Probably.
it was a 2-hour last night.
Christ almighty, what is he like?
I'm very aware of your time. So this is a 90-minute and I'm going to cut off at 90 minutes. So we're like, oh, okay.
That's why everyone goes on Dan Holloway's hour training, because at least Dan Holloway keeps it to an hour.
Yeah.
I
I've
learned
got
something
one question.
actually.
Sorry.
Eamon.
I don't know if everyone's got an email about new funnel codes. It came in my inbox yesterday saying update your funnel codes.
I had this issue last week, Eamon. I had to change everything. I realized that all of my, that like startup pages on my website, the ones that link straight to the SFM pages, I realized none of them were working at all. And it was because my codes were old, but I didn't receive an email that they were old and I needed to update, but that's what I had to do. And it took me a few hours to do it, actually.
Yeah, it's it says your done for you funnel pages, and then there's some instructions to install new links. So do you want me to show it to you very quickly?
Yeah, go on, because there's bound to be other people getting this.
That might explain, because I noticed just recently that all of my mini site pages don't have the menu appear at the top. That might have something to do with it. No one can actually navigate through the mini pages from my site.
Mine still do, Howard.
Do they? No, mine don't work. Mine don't appear.
Mine, when I clicked on them, just showed a blank page. It didn't actually show the mini site at all.
Oh.
My mini site menu only appears when I start messing about with the mouse somewhere up there.
That's meant to happen. It's designed like that.
It's this thing here. So
so this is your Launch You membership, isn't it? So this is the old Elite.
yeah, so it says use this and follow these instructions to import this code and put it into your funnel. But I've done a lot of work on my funnel in the last few weeks, and Kirill set up a lot of stuff for me. Yeah. So I'm worried that if I go in and start putting these codes in, that's going to mess up my Aweber and my back end. So I don't.
Yeah. I think what I'd do if you wanted to keep it simple, Eamon, go back to Kirill and say, look, I've had this email.
Yeah, okay.
You don't agree it with him, because he might not be aware of this either.
Yeah, so that's what, so it's just where you sometimes get emails saying, do this or do that. You think, is that going to mess everything up and all this sort of stuff? So yeah, I'll go back to them and ask them the question.
It's that changeover period, and and we've been through 4 of these changes in the 3 years we've been here, and it's like it feels like such a headache at the time, changing stuff over, and like you've just said, you've got to change your funnels and things change, and we went from a 7-day series to a 5-day series, then we went to the all-in package with the workshops instead of the video series, and at the time when you're in it, you're thinking, oh my god, there's just so much stuff to do. But you've just got to keep thinking it's for the better, it's to make things smoother, quicker.
I think COVID's changing all the game changing with the SFM. But it's for a good thing in the long run. So just bear that in mind.
Yeah, they're keeping up to date, basically, aren't they?
Yeah.
Because they, I mean, like anyone else, they've got competition and they've got to be better than competition. Yeah. Otherwise, we'd just go elsewhere and do this.
And what they've said is they won't be updating again. Once all this is live, that is going to be it.
Didn't they say that last time?
Yeah, they did.
They did.
Sounding like politicians, aren't
Yeah.
Plus the fact you've got mentors.com yet and all the launch you all together. So
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
you can fill your boots as a coach if you're a coach.
Effectively, are we going to be better off just getting in as many free members as we can, as if SFM are going to be contacting these people? Is it worth
I don't
pushing a
know.
free account now? I mean, I haven't pushed it.
I've actually removed all reference to free account.
I actually, coming off the call last night, the general impression I got was they are putting the packages up, because what they're trying to do, they've got the $99 all in, and then they're putting more advanced pricing on, if you like, because there's people coming in who have got money. And you know how some people are like, oh, I'm not bothering with that, it's only 99, I'd rather pay for something, that because they think they get more value from a more expensive package. So they're trying to cover everyone from a 99 in coming in to the more expensive packages. So I think if you're then going free, we've only ever had 2 free accounts become members, because I think a lot of the time when you give some people something for free, a lot of them don't do anything with it, don't even open anything.
No, they're after the bargains, aren't they?
Has anyone had any free people come in and actually contact you? And
No.
I have spoken to a couple of the people that have jumped into the free account, but they disappear.
Yeah, same as.
Yeah. So, I mean, we don't push the free at all.
No.
I mean, we've got some come in from somewhere. Where the hell they've come in, I do not know. But
Same, yeah, same for me. I've taken all reference to the free account out, and someone just recently jumped into the free account. So it's obviously through the SFM funnel that
there's got to be, yeah.
We had 80 in a single month and not one move. That's from 80.
Yeah, that was when we first pushed it. Yeah, when it first came out, we were like, they're not the right mind people, mindsets, I should say. It's anything for free, and then when they realise it's an education, you've actually got to do some work and learn. They go running.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's up to you. If you fancy it, try it.
No.
But, from our experience, it's not worked.
Like you say, most people that go for freebies are not committed. They're not the sort of people you want.
No.
I mean, that's my view. I mean, I've got 14 free members. I didn't push it at the time, but I was just wondering whether, from what you were saying, if SFM are going to be constantly bombarding with emails anyway, is that going to change? And do we need to get free members? Or
Well, I mean, they do. I mean, SFM do hit the free members anyway, don't they? They email them constantly and they give them a window. I mean, we've had a couple of complaints from people saying it's too pitchy from some of their emails, and it was that whole window and the thing ticking down, and you've got so many hours left to upgrade to this next. And they were like, we don't want pressure like that, and they were off. Because us Brits, we don't like things like that, do we? It's just like the American way. So I think, I don't know, see how they're emailing them. I think they've changed some of those emails now. And then, of course, now they've got a complete different way of hitting them up for the bundle, the new bundle we were talking about. And we did actually see one of the emails last night that Justin is emailing people with to get them onto this call. And again, that was very direct, but he said it's working. And it was basically, it's time to make a decision. Are you in or are you out?
that's what half my new funnel's all about.
Yeah. So and he read that email out last night. So you might show you that again on this call with you. I don't know whether you're going to get the recording of what he went through last night or whether you're going to get him live. I think it's going to be a live call, don't you?
I think it's got to be live, because you can get the chance to do Q&A with it.
Oh yeah, true.
So it's got to be, hasn't it, once a month?
Yeah. So at least you'll be kept in the know once a month of everything that's happening.
And all the commission structures, all the payment plans, everything, literally everything. You just got to ask your questions, basically.
Yeah. And don't be shy of coming out and asking, because quite a few of the leaders were straight on him last night, weren't they, with questions, which is why the call went on a bit longer.
Problem with asking Justin a question, that means the webinar is going to go on another hour.
It'll be 4 hours, not 2.
That's,
Yeah.
that's for each question.
Yeah.
I think he's getting a bit better.
He is getting better, I must admit. Because there was one question last night and he started off and I went, oh, do you know what? I could answer this in 2 minutes. And he went round this, all that, and then he said what I'd said.
It's like you're there, and don't get me wrong, he's a great guy, and he is full of value and content. But you're there, and you're saying, "Get to the bloody point, man!"
Yeah.
I've learned something. You watch his webinars on record, and you watch him at double speed or 1.5 speed, and you still understand it perfectly, but you save a lot of time.
Yeah,
I actually take more in when I'm doing that. I watch all my recordings on double speed. I seem to take so much more in that way.
Dan Holloway does all the time.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I think it's because I don't get bored because I'm actually listening to what they're saying because it's going so quick.
Yeah, because you miss bits, don't you? Because I missed a bit last night. And when you suddenly come back in the room and I went, oh, what was that? I just heard the end and Steve said, yeah, they can do 12-month payments at 499 or something like that. And I was like, oh, I missed the whole sentence before that.
Yeah.
Faded out for a bit.
We never used to get the recording, so I'm presuming you guys will get the chance to watch the recording back as well. Maybe. So
don't tell me that because I tend to miss them and only go to the recordings. It's that double speed thing again.
Yeah. Well, that's a good thing, though, isn't it?
Well, get on the live for the first one so you don't miss anything.
No.
And then see if he says to you, you'll be able to get the recordings. I'm hoping everything they do, because he's got Jill with him now, and Jill is in charge of doing all the recordings and everything like that. So hopefully she'll keep him up to date and in touch with everything, won't she?
We're going to be asking Jill a few questions today because there's a few grey areas last night on that call. So we'll probably best get into Jill than get into Justin.
Yeah.
But we've got a call lined up with him sometime this week. I don't know what day it is, to have a one-on-one with him. So we will ask any questions we've got then as well to iron things out. So over time, we'll all start to get a little bit more knowledge before this goes live. But as far as we're aware, the whole thing is delayed for a month anyway. So we all thought all these new launch shoes were going to be April. It's not. It's definitely May now, while they iron a few things out. And then over June, July and August, there's all the other stuff coming behind it then as well. So we're all going to be busy.
So is Terry as well. I mean, I think he's got to wait for some of the news come through, but it sounds like his breathology is going stratospheric.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know about.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed for you. So when the news comes through, let us know because there's no reason why.
I've got a meeting. Excuse me. I've got a meeting with Philip after this.
Oh, brilliant.
So I don't know whether I'm a bit nervous actually. That's why I'm sitting quietly and just so I don't know. We'll see. Who knows? Who knows?
So this is Phil from Saving Brothers.
Yes, yeah. We missed each other the other day. He was on a call and we've just booked it for this morning at 11:30. So
brilliant.
So
say hello to him for us.
I will do. Yes, I will. I'll say hi and I've just been on your call. But no, we'll see. Thank you for the suspense, Howard. I'm feeling the pressure now. See what? But we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's
well, he's like from what you told me, he sounded very excited about it.
Yeah, he did. He sounded keen. From his, I asked him if he wanted to come on Sunday mornings, but it's difficult with their time in Australia. He's kind of caught up on he's got a busy schedule, so I can imagine how nervous that would have been. It was bad enough having Stephen Neater on the first one, and never mind having Philip when you think he might be getting involved with his project.
He's just one of us, Terry. He's no different.
He's just started himself, Terry.
Yeah.
He's got the nerves as well, right?
Just be yourself, don't you? We'll see. But I'll let you know. You'll be the first to know. So
what Phil's done, we were with him in Cape Town, and he wanted this thing of creating this. It's called Saving Brothers.
See you, Grace.
Oh, thanks, Grace. See you soon.
Bye, Grace.
And he's created this whole site and affiliates and everything to do with Saving Brothers. And he just says, if one person can help 5 people, the ripple effect of that will just be enormous. And it's all to do with he started off with men at the beginning, saving brothers, because he's lost so many of his friends to suicide. And then he's got Jill Humphries on board, and she's now helping with saving sisters, because the wives or the girlfriends and that also get dragged down trying to support their husband, boyfriend, whoever who's going through or whatever. And then he's now just about starting something for the kids as well, with all the bullying and things that goes on in life in general with the kids these days. So it's going to be fantastic. And we went through that call with him last week, looking at everything on his site, and he's asked us to be one of his global ambassadors as a leading affiliate for him. So we're going to be getting involved in that, because we've gone right through everything, and it's fantastic. It really is. And if we can help more people with depression, anxiety, money problems, things like that, help them from taking their lives, then that's something we'd like to be part of. So we said we'll go along and we'll support him, and we'll be one of his affiliates.
Sounds like I need to get my partner involved here.
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing, Des. Really
She's
is.
a psychiatric nurse, and this is what she does for a living.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many things opening up, and he is so grateful to have anyone coming on. He's got top doctors coming on, doing podcasts that you can get involved with.
Breathology specialist.
A breathology specialist.
Whoever that is.
But honestly, he's open to anything to do with mental health.
Okay.
So yeah, it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, I'm going to see if I can get one of those caps and get him to send me one of those caps. I've got to sit on.
Oh,
one.
I'm sure he will. I don't know if he sent ours out yet. He said he asked for our address the other week, so I don't know how long it takes to get from Aussie to here. So
I think we'll be doing a little video when we get the caps and
yeah, we'll do a
playing
little.
on to him.
Yeah.
We might get him out as a special guest, you know, Terry. So we
Might do, yeah. Bring
That'd
him
be
out.
nice, wouldn't it? You know,
Would you like
good.
him? Would you like him out on a webinar if we can get him?
Yeah.
if I can get in. See how
He came in as an SFM affiliate. That's how he started, and he started his affiliate program. He went up to the top membership to the NE. We met him in Cape Town in 2019 on the retreat, and he actually ended up in our little groups. There's about 8 of us, and we were with him then for the entire time going through the various coaches together. And it was from that he actually started talking about his story. All right, Coolan.
See you, Coolan.
Bye-bye, Coolan.
And it was from that with this, that story came out. And then the way he was talking about it, we were all saying, gosh, you're just so passionate about it. Maybe that would be more your thing than doing affiliate at the moment. And he was like, yeah, well, I've started my affiliate and I've got my video and I've got people coming in. But this, I could talk about this 24 hours a day, and you could see him light up. Anyway, over the few days we were there, Irene Webster one morning over breakfast, and I think it was Justin as well, just said to him, look, this is your calling. You can just see it in you. This is what, leave affiliate for now. And if this is your real passion, go and do it. And he left Cape Town, didn't he? And he's had his head down. And with everything he's learned with SFM as well, he's put it into creating his affiliate program and doing his sites and getting doctors on board and giving him his confidence to go and approach these, pros to come onto his site. And he's about to launch it big style. And we're like, blooming heck, it's amazing to have been with him from an idea.
Yeah,
to see it now getting going.
Yeah, and here we are. Let's see where it goes.
Yeah. But I mean, we were trying to give him, I was like, pat yourself on the back and give you a huge hug of you. And you know what? Just giving him that bit of praise. He was in tears on the call. He's like, no one ever says. And I was like, because he hasn't got the family around him. He's gone through a horrible divorce as part of all this growing and learning and stuff he did. And he went through his cancer and he went through money problems. So he has been through everything. So who better to learn from keeping going and not quitting and taking your life? And he said, I've been there so many times where I've nearly ended it and I've fought back. And, who better to help other fellas?
And anyone can join at any level, by the way.
Yeah, I've joined his Facebook group.
Yeah.
And you can become an affiliate with Phil if you want to and make money from it. It's up to yourself.
Yeah. So we're doing it to support him because obviously we
Yeah.
were there writing at the beginning with him. And yeah, we just know. We know he's got a heart of gold. So best of luck to him.
Definitely. Yeah, it'd be good to have him as a guest.
Yeah.
No, anything else before we wrap it up?
Hey, did anybody see quickly? Did anybody see Mike Jakes' latest video?
He said it's gone through the roof. He said it's on
Yeah.
the railway track. Yeah.
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 Anyone seen it?
Nope.
Probably this is going to be one of the top 10 videos that they're going to give out.
Another one. You know how we saw Leo's the other week of just sitting on a nice beach talking?
Yeah.
Mike's is just walking along a lane talking. Most basic of videos. And it's, yeah, like Terry said, it's just talking to another level again.
He's on his Facebook group, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Do you want to, what time is it now?
Well, we can
No,
watch
10
it,
to.
can't we?
If you want to go and watch it, just go and look up Mike Jakes on Facebook. So it's Jaques, the surname. He's just got it posted in there.
Everyone's looking away from the camera. They're already searching.
Yeah. Yeah.
Writing it down.
I was writing it down.
Or well, I don't know if he's got it. It should be on his YouTube channel, but I don't know if he has it published on his YouTube channel. But it's definitely there to see on his Facebook page. So, oh, you'll have to be friends with him to see it, won't you? Just thought.
Luckily, I am, I think.
Yeah, I was going to say I am. Yeah, I think he's pretty good at accepting friend requests.
Okay. Yeah, you might have to friend request him to be able to see it.
We could show a few videos next week, but
Let me just very quickly
the
just see.
SFM are meant to be doing this week.
I know, just looking very quickly if he is on, if it's on his YouTube channel.
I've got it here, if that helps.
On what, on your YouTube?
No, I've got it on the Facebook, on his Facebook page. He's got it up as post on the 22nd of March.
Oh, do you want to play it then? We've got 10 minutes.
Yeah. Hang on, let me share. Where is it?
And then we'll
Share
finish.
sound.
We'll finish then.
So he needs his meddling again.
That one there.
No, just because it's a good one.
Yeah.
Can you all see that?
Yeah.
You'll have to let me know if you can hear it as well. I have shared sound, but
why are you wasting your time on YouTube when you could be building your own online business? Well, I know what you're thinking. I'm too old to do that. Not true. I started my first online business in my mid-50s and now I have 3. I know what you're thinking. I don't have any technical skills. I don't have any know-how. Neither did I. And I learnt from step-by-step training, which I'll put a link in the bottom of this video. I know what you're thinking. I don't even have any product ideas. I haven't got a clue what I'd sell online. Neither did I. Again, it was in the step-by-step training. They'll provide you with product ideas if you don't already have any. So if you have the skills to spend money online, which I'm sure you do, then you have the skills to earn money online. The only thing is, today you're generating vast amounts of cash for somebody else when you could also be tapping into this multi-billion-dollar a day digital revolution that's happening. The world's not going to go back to high street shopping. It's moved online and it's about time you did. So click the button below, the learn more button, or it'll be above if you're on a PC, and it will take you to my website. You can find out a little bit about me and my journey if you're interested. Give me your contact details and I'll send you the same free video series that got me started. So what are you waiting for? You know what to do. Click the button, stop wasting time on YouTube, and start building online income streams. See you on the other side.
How short and sweet was that?
that is basic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really simple, yeah.
Working though. Working.
I think we tend to get so bogged down in trying to give them as much information as we can. And you've got to strip it back sometimes and go, no, all I've got to get them to do is click that button and come in.
As I heard it said before, it's not so much the information they want, it's the hope.
Yeah. And he delivers that lovely, doesn't it? He was 50 odd when he started it. So he's targeting members in that sort of, well, he's targeting any avatar at the moment, Mike. He's just pulling everybody in left, right and centre.
So we're presuming that's going to be one of the top 10 videos you can remodel on.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. I was
So
going to say that's going to get remodeled.
Anyone about to do a new script, go and remodel on Mr. Jakes's.
I've got 3 scripts half done at the moment.
Don't bother, just do that one.
Change it a bit.
But see, I tried similar to that with the James one and the other one, and they didn't flop. Don't get me wrong, but they were no better than my original video or any of the others I've done now. So
I think that's it, Des. I don't think you can go and remodel and things. I mean, all our vids have done, apart from when we were beginning, they weren't good. But most of our vids have brought results in, some better than others, and then you just learn from those and you go again and check. I think half the time it's where you target.
Yeah.
Because if you're not putting that particular video in the right place with your targeting, then you've lost it.
I'm not going. I want to follow up on what you've just said, because I'm sure this is the best kept secret in the SFM. Nobody ever talks about how to target properly. You can have, I know we've probably not got the best adverts, any of us, because we're just learning how to do it, but nobody talks about exactly who. I mean, I've still got this mental block, I think, of who. Well, I don't even think it's that important who my avatar is, but where to find them, what to target, where do I stick my advert, how do I get it in front of the people who want what I'm offering.
We'll just do what Mike Jacks does and publicise to everyone.
Yeah, but I've heard he even uses the keyword pickled onion monster munch. Yeah, I don't think they want to get into SFM, you know.
It's worked though, hasn't it, Stuart?
It has worked. That's the thing.
I know, but so I've never seen a video where somebody says, okay, I mean, Dan Holloway said the word Tony Robbins so many times, I thought I was going to throw my computer out the window. The only thing he's ever done is talk about self-help and Tony Robbins. Then it's self-help and what was the other one? Business professionals. And I'm sure there must be, I don't know what the other, they must be targeting other things. And I haven't got a clue. This is what I'm going to get onto in the next week or so, because I don't know if the secret is just to try everything and see what sticks, or whether you really need to be specific. What would you say in your experiences, Steve and Anita?
We've done well on customer intent recently.
We have, but with keywords for us has been the things like online business, how to learn online skills, stuff like that. So we don't put a lot in. We were doing 5 maximum on our keywords. When we started, we didn't. We probably had about 20 keywords under one campaign. The thing is, you'll go on Dan's polls and Dan will say, no, keep it, or Christian, keep it to 1 keyword under 1 campaign now, so you know where it's coming from. When we started, they weren't that particular on all that. So we used to put about 15 to 20 different keywords, all associated around the same thing to do with online business. So we'd go on keywords everywhere. We'd type in online business and we'd look at what terms we could use. So it wasn't just one word. It would be like a little sentence of how to start an online business for beginners, how to start an online business, learn new digital skills, learn online skills, so they would go in as our
having
keywords.
Said all this, with Dan Carroll, I don't know if you've heard, Dan Carroll is one of the new hot shots.
Yeah.
Goes on that call with Dan Holloway. He just seems to target his niche audience, which is motocross.
Yeah. So
he's specifically on Facebook only at the moment, getting loads and loads of members in a month just on motocross. So what do we know with our?
Yeah, but his video is about talking about his hobby of motocross, and he is trying to put it in front of people who have got an interest in motocross, so he can target, if he's talking about going over onto YouTube, so he will then probably go on placements and put himself in front of motocross videos.
His website's all about it as well. It's very congruent.
Yeah.
It's all like tips and tricks about how to make the bike run smoother or how to approach a certain jump or whatever. You know, everything's on there.
Yeah, and he's gone against the grain of what then Dan Holloway said and Christian Beer and Justin Wolfe. I mean, this is the thing that can drive you insane. He's just come along, fresh ideas. I'm just going to target my buddies. That's it. That's what he's done.
Right. Well, my idea, I don't know what you think of it. I'm birthing it right now, this moment. I'm going to start singing on TikTok. I'm going to start changing the words of famous songs, which then point back to my YouTube videos about making smoothies and about having a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah.
I'm going to completely sell my soul, go absolutely ridiculous in a final vain attempt to get some eyes on my website and my adverts. What do you think?
Go with it.
Yeah, have a go.
That's what we were talking about a niche market with
Think
this
outside the box. Yeah.
Brian Parsley's done the same with TikTok, and he's got millions and millions of people watching it.
Off that silly mask. Have you seen him do that mask prank?
Yeah.
He bought a mask, and it's basically the bottom half of a bloke's face. So it's nose, mouth, stubble, and he puts it on, and honestly, it so matches his skin complexion. As you see him, you don't know he's got a mask on. Okay, right. But the blue mask that's meant to be over your nose is actually here on the actual mask.
Okay, yeah.
The mask is here with half a face, with the blue mask underneath printed on.
Did you say Brian Parsley?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was him. I've seen the video.
Yeah. He's gone viral.
I watched one of his webinars for the first time. Yeah.
He ended up on a news channel in Australia.
Yeah.
So that's the thing.
He walked into a car sales place or something.
Yeah. That's the one. I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been to so many places, but he did get himself in trouble because he went one of his other pranks again with the mask on, but he went in an orange boiler suit, jumpsuit with a pair of handcuffs on and a pair of leg, and he went shuffling in to like a B&Q, like our B&Q store, and he just says to the girl, "Can you show me where the bolt cutters are?" She just goes, "Yes, sir, follow me." And she walks off because I think I'd probably be doing the same, thinking, "Oh my God, it's an ex-con. Oh, he's a escaped con." Takes her to the thing and she goes, "Yes, they're here, sir." And somebody's shouting in the background. They must have rung the police. When he comes out, he's still on camera, filming the whole thing. Gets into his car all laughing, and then there's a knock on the window, and it's like a bloody big sheriff. And Brian puts the camera on the seat next to him, carries on filming, and he goes, "Yes, officer. Yep. No, it was a prank, officer. Have you heard of TikTok? Yeah, it's a prank for TikTok." But Brian was so like, "Oh my God." But then this officer goes, something about, blah, blah, blah. "Yeah, I've never heard of TikTok." But when he finished filming, he's like, "Oh my God," he turned the camera off. Yeah, Brian, you've nearly got arrested.
So just go for it, Stuart. The wackier, the better, mate, I'd say.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Well, it's just shits and giggles at the end of the day anyway. And if it does get some eyes on you, you never know, do you?
Yeah, well, this is it.
Have you ever thought about placing in front of, I'm just trying to think of your ads, because you're into your healthy eating and all that. What about going in front of
Joe Wicks or someone?
Yeah, fitness people.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to seriously think. I mean, I did a couple of weeks and then I wanted to change the ad because the action wasn't great. And I hadn't been able to change the video. I had loads of problems with it. And then I just thought, you know what, this is a sign. I'm going to leave it to one side for a bit. And I've been working on trying to do organic stuff. I'm going to start trying to post more on Facebook and Instagram. But once I get that up and running, I want to get back I'm going to advertise on YouTube. I'm going to advertise on Facebook. I'm going to start on TikTok. Just throw everything at it and see what sticks. So I'm in the process of. Sorry?
I was going to say, the thing is, Stu, all you have to do with your YouTube, just copy that advert and put a new advert in it. Don't try and change it, because leave that one with its existing data. Just copy a new campaign and obviously change the URL for your new YouTube ad.
What did you say you were going to say, Stuart? You said you're in the process of doing something.
Say again, sorry?
You said you're in the process of doing something.
Yeah, I'm trying to sort of set up a strategy, because basically all I do on Instagram and Facebook at the minute is post when I'm posting my YouTube video every week. And I don't think it's enough. I did a little course. I bought a little course on Facebook Organic. It cost me about $30 with some guys, Traffic and Funnels. Have you heard of them?
Yeah.
Tyler Welsh, some American guys. It's really weird. I saw Alex Smale on one of their promotional videos, which is a bit bizarre. But it gave me a feeling that, well, yeah, maybe they know what they're talking about. So I'm trying to start posting.
Good luck, Terry.
I'm trying to start posting at least 2 or 3 times a week in my Facebook and my Instagram to try and get a bit of authority and, you know, add more value rather than just the one video a week, even though it's going to be recycling lots of stuff, maybe pointing to a blog post, doing a short video. So I'm trying to get that going, but it's like everything just takes so bloody long. There's not enough hours in the day, but, you know, little by little, consistency, perseverance, and just keep going.
Did you not look in LinkedIn for any courses rather than spending on a outside course?
Linked for what? A course on LinkedIn for what? Sorry.
In your SFM dashboard, there's all your LinkedIn courses. You could have got that for free, probably.
You've got over 10,000 courses included in your
membership. The thing is, I know, but the thing is, I go on Instagram and Facebook, and I'm the worst for being suckered in by good marketing. I'm terrible. I'm flicking through things. I get distracted so easily. And this one, it didn't take me long to do it, but it was pretty good. Maybe I could have found it on LinkedIn, but I figured, you know what? Why not? It just hit the spot at the moment. I just think, why doesn't my marketing work the way other people's marketing works on me? I'm the perfect customer. I would buy everything, you know, but now we'll get there. It's no big deal.
It was just to save me some pennies, that was all. Like, there's so much stuff. I did a load of learning on Instagram and posting and stories, all on LinkedIn, because it's all there for free. So
I mean, I didn't know, going back a few years, even on LinkedIn, there's Bitcoin training through the SFM. I wish I'd have found that 2 years ago.
Well, it's not through the SFM, it's in LinkedIn.
Yeah,
it's a LinkedIn course.
You can do a course on Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. So
do anything.
You can get anything within the SFM.
Body language, you can do anything.
Yeah, I wish to God I'd have found that 2-3 years ago. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right, okay. Are we all done then?
Yep.
Yeah.
Get outside and enjoy the sun.
Yeah.
Nice one, guys.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so look out for that call on the 22nd, and if we hear any more, we'll send you some emails out. But I don't think we're best, I think, leaving you alone to get on that call and fathom it out for yourselves, and then we can reconvene on the next webinar and all share what we've learned and picked up from that call with Justin.
Fair enough.
Good. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
See you soon.
Have a great day.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.